Athletics Australia, representing the International Association of Athletics Federations. The IOC's gold medalist pin will be presented by James Tompkins, AOM, IOC member. In accordance with the protocol of the International Olympic Committee, we will now hear the Olympic anthem. President of the International Olympic Committee, John Coates AC.
His Excellency, General the Honourable Sir Peter Cosgrove and Her Excellency Lady Cosgrove, other distinguished guests, and particularly our host, the Honourable John Oren, MP, representing the Victorian Government, who I thank for all of your generous assistance for this presentation. My IOC colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great privilege and honour to be designated by IOC President Thomas Bach to present the Olympic gold medal to Jared Tallent for his victory in the men's 50-kilometre walk at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Presenting an Olympic medal is always an honour, but more so on this occasion to be part of rectifying, in some way, the massive injustice perpetrated on Jared by a doping cheat and aided by a Russian anti-doping agency and Russian Athletics Federation that were rotten to the core. I'll explain. Sergey Kirdyapkin, who finished ahead of Jared in London, was one of 6 Russian athletes sanctioned for anti-doping rule violations by the Russian anti-doping agency based on irregularities in their athletes' biological passports. He'd been subjected to 11 in and out of competition blood sample collections between August 2009 and August 2012. That is, over the 3 years leading up to and during the London Games. Samples which were considered to be highly abnormal. He was unable to scientifically rebut the conclusion of 3 independent experts, based on irregularities observed in his biological passport, that he had doped. A cheating athlete, not the first. But wait for the sting. When the disciplinary committee of the Russian anti-doping agency declared Kirdyapkin ineligible for a total period of 3 years and 2 months, the sanction commenced after the London Olympics. Not an issue with that. Also not an issue that they disqualified his competition results to coincide with the period when his blood samples were taken. That's August 2009 to August 2012, or almost. And here's where they were playing games with us. They conveniently excluded 2 periods when Kirdyapkin had been competing and concluded the period during which his competition results were disqualified on 11 June 2012, some 6 weeks before the London Olympics in July. Kirdyapkin's London Olympic result would have been allowed to stand, and we wouldn't have been here today had the International Athletics Federation not successfully appealed against him and the five other Russian athletes who received similar favourable treatment to the Court of Arbitration for Sport after they were identified and the rort was identified by a WADA independent commission investigating widespread doping in Russia late last year. CAS rectified the matter in March this year by ordering that all competition results by Kirdyapkin from 20 August 2009 to 15 October 2012, so covering the London Olympics, are disqualified. A lengthy explanation, but one I know that Jared will not mind me sharing with you at this Olympic victory ceremony for a clean athlete. An athlete who will now be proudly and rightly representing Australia in Rio as the current Olympic champion and Olympic record holder. Jared, through all of this, you have displayed great dignity. You are a great Australian, and it is my honour to present you with your gold medal.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the Olympic gold medal. Gold medalist, an Olympic champion, an Olympic record time, representing Australia, Jared Tallent. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the national anthem of Australia?
But I just can't believe this day has finally happened. Unfortunately, I didn't get to stand on the podium in London all those days ago, but coming here to Melbourne, so close to home, only 100 kilometres from where I grew up on a potato farm, this has just made it absolutely special. When I was a kid growing up in Ballarat, I was always inspired by the Olympic Games. I would train around Lake Wendouree. That's where the Olympics was held for rowing. The Olympic rings are there, and those Olympic rings inspired me. And to be able to go to the Olympics and win a gold medal is beyond my wildest dreams. And to get the gold medal here, it's so close, and the first gold medal awarded in Melbourne since 1956 makes it extra special. There are so many people to thank. First, I'd like to thank my wife, my training partner, now my coach Claire. She's been by my side my whole career since I moved to the Australian Institute of Sport in Canberra, working together. Also, my coach at the time, between 2004 and 2012, Brent Balance. We made a great team with Claire, with all the other athletes I trained with, to get to where I got to in Beijing, and then to go that one step further in London and win the gold medal. And also other people on my team, Louise Burke, who did a lot of work with me in the lead up to London. She's my nutritionist. I couldn't have done it without her. She gave it the extra that I needed. And I also like to thank my parents, of course. They've always been there for me, big supporters. Athletics Australia and the Australian Institute of Sport, couldn't have done it without them. But I just want to celebrate today, celebrate with everyone here. Let's enjoy the moment. Celebrate what's good about the Olympics and winning a gold medal for Australia. We now move to 8th on the medal tally in London. Two gold medals for the athletics team. I joined Sally Pearson. It's such an honour to win a gold medal and be a gold medalist like all the other famous Australian gold medalists in track and field. There are only 7 male track and field gold medalists, and to join the likes of Herb Elliott, Steve Hooker, it's just an amazing thing to become a part of a club like that. So thank you, thanks for coming out. It's been a great day, and I can't wait now just to celebrate with family and friends that have all come from Adelaide, Ballarat, all over the place to be here. So thank you.